And back with another snuff review. This time doing from 6 Photo. Yeah, 6 Photo. They sent me this nice brochure thing. And I'm really gonna know that I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this. Anarkali. Yeah, that's what I got. Comes with a nice picture, I guess, those roses. We see pictures of these guys on one guy with a turban and a guy with a mustache, which I ripped off half of their face when I opened this. So I'm actually kind of revisiting this. This is not usually how I do them. I usually like to get a first impressions, but this one I wanted to get into quickly when I open the box. So let's take a. So if you watch that live unboxing thing, this might be one that you can skip, but don't skip it. I promise I'll be doing some new ones. Just today I'm a little bit stuffed up. I want to do one that these little plastic tins are interesting. They're like plastic, it's like a very small tube, just where do I put it? But the wrapper falls off really easy. The label, I mean, it's not glued on there or anything. It's glued on the top of them. I think it's glued on the top, or maybe no, it's not even glued on the top. So you see, they're not even glued on the top, so you could just slide them off, take off the label. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be done. So the color here is really interesting. It's very, very dark, black, like really black. It's caked in there. How would I? It's almost like tar. This is the first time I've seen stuff like this, or I've used a snuff like this, so black. It's almost like a green tinge to it. It looks like super fine, but there are some little specks in there, and it's also really moist. You see, there's when I'm squeezing this little plastic tube, it gets some cracks in there. It's like almost like mud. It's really fine. It leaves like this really stains your fingers. So there is I think it's said on the thing roses. So yeah, there's definitely there's a sweet floral smell to it. I'm guessing that's roses. And I don't get it so much now, but when I first opened this, I got a lot of menthol from it. It's a nice stuff. The problem with these tins is it's almost impossible. Maybe people in India don't have such fat fingers like I do, but I can't get a pinch out of this with my finger. I have to use a knife or some kind of spoon. And so this is not a knife. It's like not sharp at all. So I wouldn't recommend sticking a knife up your nose. Let's shrink it. You see, there's little like specks in there of something kind of sparkles. So yep, there's definitely menthol there. It's interesting, the menthol rose combination. I'm guessing that's roses. Last time they smelled a rose. Now, I would only know that it's roses because I did read the description in the pamphlet that I sent. almost want to say they're minty. It's like minty roses. It's more of a mint than a menthol. Menthol and mint in there. So I'm going to get the... Now I'm going to read the description. It says a rose flavored. I don't like that they use the word flavored. Yeah, so they says it's good for warmer climates, which is definitely a warmer climate here. It's really hot out now and disgusting. So, it gives me a bit of hope for these Indian snuffs. The ones that I've done in the past I had some from, who was it? You go back and watch my other reviews. Somewhere there's, says I bought, one of them was just awful. It was a menthol eucalyptus. It was completely awful. I just gave it away. I maybe took like 2 sniffs from it and it was gone. I had to get something else in my nose to just, this one is pleasant. It has that still, I don't get so much now. It could be that I have a bit of a cold. But it does have that kind of like that smell of, don't like to use the word manure because manure is like really, that's not something you want to smell. Compost is also not, it's got, I guess like, any way that I'm going to describe it is going to sound disgusting, I think. It's like if you say wet leaves, also doesn't sound nice. I think maybe the base tobacco that they're using is something different. I'm not getting it. I'm starting to feel nicotine under my jaw, a little bit in my head now. Not getting much drip from this right now. I think it has been that my nose itself is changing. I've been getting a lot more back drip than front drip. I hope you can't hear that. Somebody in this building plays with marbles and it drives me nuts. So now I'm not even listening to anything and I'm wearing headphones because... Can you hear that? Tick, 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 tick. Driving me nuts. Yeah, I can see that this is going to be good for taking out in the heat. If you like floral snuffs and you like menthol, this is something definitely that I would recommend to give it a try. I'm not so sure because this is really new for me. This black snuff, the Indian snuff. So I can't decide if this is something that I would actually go out and buy myself. If you've been paying attention to my reviews, if you can see that, you know that I am a big fan of McChrystals. I think that's probably my favorite brand at the moment. Toke's got some good ones too, but almost always what's in my pocket is something McChrystals right now. I've got 2 in my pocket. I've got a Toke. What is it? Why am I trying to guess? I can figure it out. Toke Violet. Nice snuff. At the beginning, I tried to tell myself that I don't like floral snuffs, but I do. And then McChrystals Glacier or Supermint. That's probably... I think this is my favorite menthol snuff, the Glacier. But definitely some nicotine in here. But it's really gross when you go to blow your nose. You get this real black tar stuff coming out. Definitely interesting. But something that if you want to be out and go with it, I haven't tried putting in a bullet. It makes a mess. See, like stains your fingers. See, like it doesn't, like it's in my finger. It's like almost like if you ever change your oil in your car without wearing gloves, you like these stains that it's hard to get. I mean, it's not that hard. If I wash it with soap, it'll get off. It's not as bad as oil, but it's still, it stains your fingers. I think this is definitely would be one that would be good for the summer. Maybe better than some better than something like what else do I have here? Malt Magic, which is what do you call it? Cloves, which is not it's better, more of a wintry type of snuff. Okay, and remember, this tobacco product can damage your health and is addictive. And somebody's calling me, so I think that's a good time to end this. I don't know who that is. No, I'm not going to answer that. If you can find this easily available, give it a try. I've got a bunch of these other ones that 6 Photo sent me. So thank you guys for sending that, but I'm not letting this impact my reviews. If I think it's gross, I will tell you it's gross. Let me know what you guys think in this. Let me know which kind of snuffs you think I should do next. I've got Elmo's Reserve, I think is probably going to be the next one. And then I'm going to have to dig through these Indian stuffs. Okay, call to.